Dear family and friends, many of you may know that Emily and I have been working on a side project for quite a while now. We are happy to finally announce that we've come to a point where we want to not only share what we've been working on with all of you, but also invite you to join us and support us and give us your input and just have a look at what we created and be part of it. So this is basically our big revealing. We created Kinderfriendly. And what this is, I will go into on the following pages. What is Kinderfriendly? Kinderfriendly is a platform for the parent community that curates areas of interest such as venues, activities, and products through reviews and ratings. Our mission is to enable parents to provide enjoyable and educational experiences to their children, and our vision is to create a global network of parents exchanging their experiences on our platform. To segment this endeavor, we have 3 areas of interest. The first one is venues. In venues, you can find restaurants, family hotels, parks and playgrounds, community and sports centers, and museums. The second area of interest are activities such as events, courses, camps, playgroups, everything around kids that could be interesting to them, that could be activities that, would justify a day trip, doing it with them in the evenings, and things of that nature. And finally, products. Curated baby and kids clothing that we know are qualitatively good, or a good deal, or just must-haves. Same with toys, tools for parents, or equipment. And a fourth category, just selecting everything out of the first 3, everything for new parents. The idea with this one is, if you're expecting and it's your first child, you may not know what kind of crib, what kind of baby phone, what kind of diaper garbage bag, or diaper garbage bin. So you can come here and you can get curated products from parents that know this works. It has worked for us, it's going to work for other parents as well. A little update here is that activities is still under development. As a matter of fact, the whole page is still under development. But activities specifically is not currently functioning, so currently it's only venues and products. So at this point, let's jump into the website and give you a quick overview of how it looks. This is the landing page. As a matter of fact, during the alpha pilot phase that we're starting now, there will be a page, a gateway page that will cover this. So not everybody has access, but all of you will. What you see here is the logo, then the menu on the top, and the footer at the bottom. The menu on the top, you have the venues, which you can pre-select if you want, or you can just search an address and then select the venues later. Activities, which currently, like I said, are in a even more alpha phase, they're not ready yet. Products, which are empty but ready. Not many products in here currently. The About Us page, which we're still currently filling with fun graphics. The Create New Venue button. With this you can create new venues, login or register. And down here, the Feedback button and the Impressum, which is a legal requirement for websites hosted in Germany. So let's get into it. We imagine this to happen as following. So you start to go to our website and you search, okay, I want to go to Cincinnati next week. What can I do there with kids? And you search and you say, okay, here we go. Now we're in the search results page and selected are all venue types. And none of the filters are selected, which means it's showing everything. And currently there's only one venue. So if you find very little, you can work with the search radius, maybe make it bigger. You can filter down by saying I don't want poorly reviewed things, and you can filter by if you want to see the closest ones first or the best rated first. So I've just increased the search radius. Let's search now, and you can see it found a bunch more. Here you see the name of the venue, how many reviews and what the rating is, or simply by the graphical stars, and then the summary of what this venue is. In the corner here you see the distance, and you can see this is why I only saw this one venue, because to the Cincinnati City Center There is only one venue that's within 10 kilometers. The other ones are further away. Now to do this different, I could also enter a more specific address here. So let's say I'm interested in Alt Park. That sounds cool. I've never been there. What do I, how does it look like? Now you can go to the Alt Park Playground detail venue page. Here you see all the pictures that have been uploaded. You see the specific address, website, email, online reservation link, which for a park don't lead anywhere. You can write a review, submit a change request in case something is wrong, or you can see all the details about this venue, as well as the reviews that this venue already has. 4.5 stars from demo user who has a boy and a girl, and this is the text that he wrote. This park is stunning. My kids loved it. And if there's more reviews, they'll pop up underneath. So this is generally how venues work. Activities will work very similarly. And now let's have a look at products. There's a couple different categories. If you click on products in general, you see all curated products. And there's currently not that many, because we still have to fill it with content, but the basic programming is all done. So we have categories baby and kids clothing, toys, tools and equipment for parents, and everything for new parents. So if I click on toys, then I see a list of curated toys that we know are very good because we have them. So over here you see Bugger, you see the rating, and there's a link where you can click to buy. On the side you have 3 buttons. If you haven't written a review, you can write a review right here. Then you can read all reviews and related products. And then here the pictures are missing. These will be uploaded soon. I already have those on my hard drive. Then we can also go to the new parents category. Here we currently don't have any products. Clothing, we currently only have 1 in here. Tools and equipment. Here we have 2 things. Again, the programming is done. We will fill this with curated products now next. And this is a quick introduction. So one other thing I wanted to show actually is when you log in. So I'm going to use my credentials here. Now you won't have all of these drop downs because you may or may not be admin, but you will have the user account. So in the user account you can select your avatar out of a list of lots of avatars. You can customize that. You can change your password and email. You can upload, names, your kids' names, their age, and their gender, which will then generate your user tag. And also, here you will have the venues that you created. Now, under me, that is a lot of them. And the comments that you wrote, and under me, there's a lot of test comments because I was programming this thing. But in all fairness, all of these venues were created by Emily, because Emily is basically our content master. She has been searching and documenting events for the last venues for the last 2 years wherever we went. Then you can click submit and it will be updated. So now this is my user tag. Let's get back to the presentation. We thought of a few features, concepts, and ideas that guided us through the development process and that helped us formulate our idea. First and foremost comes community. To us, to the success of this website, if the community isn't there, if the community doesn't add value, the site will not survive. Reviews are important, curation is important, content is important. All of this comes from the community. Next, an idea we had was the user profiles. In order to foster community and participation, we have user profiles that show, okay, how many kids do I have, how old are they, boy or girl. This will always show other parents right off the bat what kind of experience level you have and where your comments are coming from. It gives the reader of your reviews an idea of who wrote them and what is the background. For example, if it's an outdoor activity and you have 3 boys and you said fantastic, lots of running, it may be different to a family that has 1 girl which is not really that much into running. Next we have achievements. In today's day and age where everybody has a Fitbit or some kind of activity tracker and a whole bunch of KPIs and data about their body and about what they're doing, We think that it will be very incentivizing for users to get achievements for certain participation. For example, if in your area you're the leader of creating new venues, you should get an achievement. If you write the most reviews, you should get an achievement. If you've written your first review, you should get an achievement. If you've written 10 reviews, you can get a achievement. This is currently still in development, but it will come in the near future. The next one is Super Parents. Basically, a simple way, or the Kinder-friendly way of saying community admins. The idea is, in the future, for certain cities or certain areas to define very engaged parents and give them more rights, so that they can curate and also manage the content in their area. Next, quality control. As I've just mentioned already, the community will only be there if we add value, if we have quality on our site. Kinder-friendly needs to be a brand. We want it to be a brand. You're kinder-friendly if you're kinder-friendly. Your event is kinder-friendly if you're kinder-friendly. That is the idea behind quality control. We don't want to have bad reviews. We don't want to have, bad qualitatively wrong reviews. We don't want to have lots of venues without pictures. We don't want to have wrong data. We write quality control very big. And one of the ideas and how we can be better with that is also the super parents. So we get help from the community to curate and to fine-tune the content of the site to parents. Next is certification. Certification, this is an idea we have for the future. So in future, we were thinking that there is a standard set of things that a restaurant has to have in order to be certified as kinder-friendly. There's a standard list of things that a hotel needs to have in order to be certified to be kinder-friendly. An example, and this is still in development, but an example for a certification for a restaurant in order to carry the kinder-friendly certification would be they must have a changing table in the bathroom. They must have a kids menu. They must have a corner where there is books and toys where you can send the kids and they can have fun and they don't have to sit at the table the whole time and get bored. They have a high chair. So there's certain basics that will get restaurants and restaurant owners the certification, and we can help with that with if certain products are missing for the certification to be happening, then we can also curate those in our product area. Venue owners. What we want to do, we want to allow the owners of restaurants or hotels to sign up as the owners of those venues and allow them to answer reviews directly to the people that wrote the reviews. Curated products. I already touched on that and you've already seen that in the demo. Scheduling. This is something for the future when activities are activated. When you schedule an event, you can manage the list of who's attending. You can manage the attendee list. I know this is a lot, by the way, but bear with me, we're almost through. And finally, the review system. As you've already seen in the demo, venues, activities, and products, well, you haven't seen activities, but all of which we want to have the peer review. We want to allow parents to tell the community how it was, how they liked it, how is the venue, how is the activity, do they like the product or not, and basically share it with the parent community of Kinder-friendly. Now this is the sitemap. Again, in the demo you've already seen a little bit, but this is basically how you show a website and where to go from where and what things exist. So at first, on the landing page, you see right here, this is our basically gateway where we don't allow anyone that's not invited to the alpha to go past. But all of you will get a personal login with which you get access to the site, and then you can go through the first gateway and you enter the landing page. In the landing page or in the search venue page, you can put in an address and find a bunch of venues. If you click on them, you end up on the venue detail page, where you can review venues or you can create change requests for venues. Next, from almost anywhere in the site, you can enter the create or edit venue page. So this is the page, there's a button on the top that you've seen where you can create or edit a venue. Ideally, what we'd like you guys to help us with, if you can at all, is creating lots of venues. If you go somewhere that you like, shoot a bunch of photos, and then go to create venue, upload them, write something about them, and voila, we have a new venue. Next is activities page, which is coming soon. and product page, which we just released and is live already by the time you're seeing this. We have a bunch of other pages as well. On the back end, we have the feedback and change request page that allows Emily and me today, and in future, maybe some of you as admins, to see the feedback and the change requests and then to do them on the site. As well as the admin page where we can administer the users, user groups, and such things, where also we can admit new signups to the website. And finally, the user profile. You can also access this from anywhere in the page. Here you can pick an avatar, you can input how many kids and such you have, and create your user tag. So currently the status of the website, and by that I don't mean the development phase, that will come in a moment, but the amount of information that is in already. So Emily has been very busy wherever we go, always taking photos, always taking notes, and we already have a database that looks as such. We have 7 venues in Canada, 7 venues in Cincinnati, 34 venues in Mainz, 14 in Frankfurt. So the Frankfurt, Wiesbaden, and Mainz area actually has the most data currently. We have 4 venues in Baden-Baden. There's also 1 in Mannheim, but I didn't put in a single venue in a city. And we have 9 venues in Taipei. That's in total, not adding these up, but also adding all the ones that are in between that are not listed here. We have close to 100 venues right now already. And again, the more we have, the more value we'll bring to parents everywhere. And that's our goal, to grow this base of venues to large numbers. So when parents come in the future, when we're live, they come in, they search anywhere, and they get value from the site in recommendations of what to do with their kids, where to go, and so on. Next, I would like to share with you the development roadmap. So I'm going to start in the past and let you guys know what kind of work went into the page, and then go through today and look what kind of work we're planning in the near future. First, we had this idea in March of 2017. That's when we said, hey, we want to do stuff with Max, and it is very difficult finding basically friendly places, kinder-friendly places to go to. We want to go have dinners, nice dinners, but where do we go? Where's a play corner? Where can we go that will be easy to go as a parent with a little kid? What we did then is we went online and we registered the domains first. Then I started programming with the help of Emily for ideas, and I created the data structure for venues in SQL. Then we started creating the website and did the Google Maps integration. At the same time, Emily was preparing the trademark registration, which we have registered for, and it took quite some time, and it was finally approved. So Kinder-Friendly is a protected trademark. Then we created the user account and the login functionality, followed by the ability to do ratings and comments on venues. What we did next is we created the user profile. So we created user accounts, but we didn't have customization. So now we have a user profile with an avatar with possibility of up to 5 kids that can be listed. Then we created the change request. We realized that if we open this website up to absolutely everybody and allow people to delete data or to change data, we will have a challenge on our quality control. So what we did is we locked it down so only admins can change things, and then we created change requests that anybody can write to be reviewed by admins. Finally, we programmed the feedback system, which is basically a button at the bottom of the page in which anyone that's on the site can click on and write us some short text to let us know what they think. And this is where we are today. Right in the near future, or right now, as I'm talking to you through this video, we are starting the pilot alpha phase with friends and family. So right now the website is still locked to the world, but you will get access that only you will have, and we have to approve it one by one. So no one else will be on the site except you guys, to give us feedback and to fine-tune the value we want to bring to parents everywhere. The next thing we want to do, like I've mentioned before, are fine-tune activities. They already exist in a raw format, but they're buggy and they're not fully thought out. We don't have a scheduling system and various other things yet. Followed by the achievement system. What we would like is when you have certain achievements that I've listed earlier, for a quick screen to pop up that says, hey, you've achieved something. And then allow the user to showcase those achievements, maybe on the user tag or maybe on their profile page. When all this has happened, all your input is in there and all these milestones have been achieved, we want to do a beta live release. This means we will open it up to more people. And then very long down the line, eventually we want to do a mobile app. Because right now, snapping photos at a location and then having to go through the computer to upload them is very tedious. We know this, and in future we want to have an app, but for now programming a website is easier, and that's why we wanted to start with this. But let's have a look now very specifically what the closed next steps are and where all of you guys come in. The closed development alpha release. We would love it if you guys become our first super users. We have a bunch of tutorials that you can find by accessing the Kinder-friendly website. There are YouTube tutorials that the links are right there and you can watch them there. They will show you various things from how to create a venue, to how to write a change request, how to create a review, to other things. And always have a look at the website, click around, use it, find bugs if you do, let us know where they are, how they came about, give us your ideas. And see them implemented as we go and we continue to develop this site. Go in and create some venues and see how that works. And review other venues. If you actually find something that you want to do and you do it, and then give us feedback on that venue. Write a review. And hopefully along that way have fun with us together. We will always keep you guys updated. We will release regular updates. And we will summarize changes and where we're going with the site to all of you helping us create this. We really hope that this will be successful because the first 3.5 years of our parenthood, they were missing something. They were missing information. And there's so many places out there, so many fun things to do with kids. And especially because we moved around so much and we weren't always in the same location, we didn't know these places. And we looked, and Emily looked, and we looked in forums, and we asked parents, and getting the information of what you can do with kids of certain ages, it is something that is kind of known by the community. It is not really on a central place. And this is why we created this, for parents that come after us. For parents that want to do things with their kids, that want to offer their kids activities, that want to offer their kids things to do, or that want to go somewhere where they can have fun and their kids can have fun. And this is what we want to create here together with you guys. So your input is incredibly important and valuable. Your support is important to us, and anything you can help us with is very welcome. So thank you for sitting through this video with me and Emily, or more better, Emily and me. And if you have any questions, let us know. Here are our email addresses. Well, you have our normal email addresses also, but you can also use these. And, well, in the next step, as part of the email or a welcome email that we will send to you, there should be the link to Kinder-friendly, but it is really easy. It is www.kinderfriendly.com. And in there, you can click on the little login button. There's a huge arrow that you will see where you create your user account. And shortly after you created that, we will approve it so that you have access and not some strangers come in our website and steal our ideas. And then we can all get started. And we're very eager to do this with you guys, and we're very eager to hear what you think about what we've developed the last 2.5 years.